Well, hey, good morning, gardening friends. We got looks like it's going to be a great day outside. The sun's starting to peek out. We've gotten a lot of rain here recently. But anyway, just kind of prepping for the day. I got some food scraps. It's been a while, probably 3 weeks or so since I've checked on the worm bin. Pretty much been leaving it alone, so I wanted to take you along, just kind of show you the status of it real quick. So I opened it up this morning and they've pretty well composted the bedding that was in here. I mean, this was all like phloem moss and stuff, and as you can see, it's pretty thick with worm poo, and there's all kinds of baby worms in there. I don't know if you can see. And there's still more eggs I'm coming across, or little cocoons. Like here's one here. Again, each one of those can hold 5 to 6 worms. So they're still reproducing, still doing their thing, and it's throughout. So what I can do, there's still a little bit of bedding in here. We can continue to work this tray, or I can add another tray to it at this point and start feeding the upper tray to try to draw worms into it. I think at this point, because we got other things we're wanting to do, I can go ahead and put another round of veggie scraps in here and see what happens. Now again, about several weeks ago, what I had put in here was strawberry caps, a full box, and they've completely composted that, recycled it. So what we're gonna do, Bud, so glad you could join us down here, Bud.
Looks like the worms have eaten almost everything.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. So what we're gonna do is just try to dig a big enough well, so to speak. Man, look at all that. A bunch of babies. They're like, what are you doing? Why are you pulling us away? We'll just kind of be gentle. I don't want to crush them. But I do want to get down as far as I can, because we got bunch of lettuce and stuff we want to put in there.
Whoa. Look how big these got overnight.
Yeah, we'll zoom that in real quick. Wow, look at that. Oh, I guess Sarah's still working on something. Here's a piece of a banana they're still working on.
This is a little bit. Or is that coffee grounds?
Look at all the worms on that.
They're all babies.
Yeah, they're working on it.
Looks like that's it.
Looks like I'm getting to
the bottom.
The bottom. There's a ton of worms down there. Again, a lot of babies. That's probably deep enough. Let's see if we can jam this in here. So we'll make a note. It's the weekend before Memorial Day weekend, and we'll just see how long it takes them to
I'm guessing by this weekend it'll be
work this down. Now I have, when I have time, I'll grind this stuff up in the Vitamix, because the finer cut this stuff is, the faster the worms can incorporate it, or recycle it. Yeah, I'm down here making a video. I'm almost done.
So now it's covered up.
So we just kind of cover that up, kind of pat that down.
What? What? Look how big that.
We want to make sure that's covered so that we don't have flies and stuff in the bin. So far, the moisture level's right. I don't have a bunch of mites or other kind of stuff in there, at least right now. So that's it. We're going to let that go then. Check back in a couple weeks.
Look at how big these got overnight. I mean, these were like this size all.
Yeah, probably in the last week, this stuff's really like exploded. It's just taken a while. My aphid problem is pretty much gone.
There's just a few, but they're all like brown.
Yeah, it's because they're
dying.
They're dying or dehydrated, where the diatomaceous earth has kind of cut them up or created perforations in their joints. So that appears to have taken care of our problem there.
I feel like this one and this one are the best.
Yeah, we got some big ones. Those are our tomato contest ones, DWCs, Dallas Wilson Cubans.
You might have to put a few in the garden too.
Yeah. Probably going to need to raise this light. They're supposed to be, I guess, about 15 to 18 inches above the canopy, and right now it's probably less than a foot. But as you can see, everything's really just exploded.
I mean, these are like almost twice the size as the ones out at the greenhouse.
Yeah, it's... Actually, the ones at the greenhouse have gotten larger too.
But still not as big as these ones.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll put the worm bin back. But again, we'll check back on this in a couple weeks, and we'll just see what the worms have done with it.
Maybe when like Josh is here.
Yeah, so. Alright, I guess that's it for now. We're going to get some stuff done today, so hey, what's up, Stone? I was just getting ready to sign off. We were making a quickie here. We just put some lettuce in the worm bin. I'm going to let that go for a couple weeks, and then as you can see, the plants have just pretty much exploded down here. And then I've got my peppers. These trays had aphids in them, so we put some of that diatomaceous earth
Looks like most of them
on there, and it pretty much took care of the problem.
It's like...
So, I mean, there's a few there, but yeah, it's looking good. I'll have to give you an update on the garden. Things are going good there too. Peas sprouted the other night. Everything that was kind of sun scalded is kind of come out of that. We got a lot of projects lined up today. We're going to be taking some stuff to the dump, getting rid of that couch that the cat peed on. Yeah, fun times.
That thing like 8 times.
Yeah, so.
And then if it doesn't rain, though.
Yeah. So anyway, I may try to jump back on here tonight because Frank sent me a little care package, and I haven't opened it yet. I was gonna maybe open it tonight and kind of walk through what he sent me and stuff like that. So stay tuned. But anyway, yeah, have a great day, man. We'll catch you later, man.